Confederate Army General Robert E. Lee was vilified during the Civil War only to become a heroic symbol of the South's lost cause and eventually a racist icon. His transformation, at the center of the recent violence in Charlottesville, Virginia, reflects the changing moods in the United States around race, mythology, and national reconciliation, historians say. Lee monuments, memorials, and schools in his name erected at the turn of the 20th century are now facing scrutiny amid a demographically changing nation. But who was Robert E. Lee beyond the myth? Why are there memorials in his honor in the first place? The soldier. A son of American Revolutionary War hero Henry "Light Horse Harry" Lee, Robert E. Lee graduated second in his class at West Point and distinguished himself in various battles during the U.S.-Mexico War. As tensions heated around Southern secession, Lee's former mentor, General Winfield Scott, offered him a post to lead the Union's forces against the South. Lee declined, citing his reservations about fighting against his home state of Virginia. Lee accepted a leadership role in the Confederate forces although he had little experience leading troops. He struggled but eventually became a general in the Confederate Army, winning battles largely because of incompetent Union General George McClellan. He would win other important battles against other Union's generals, but he was often stalled. He was famously defeated at Gettysburg by Union Major General George Meade. Historians say Lee's massed infantry assault across a wide plain was a gross miscalculation in the era of the rifle. A few weeks after becoming the General-in-Chief of the armies of the Confederate States, Lee surrendered to Union General Ulysses S. Grant at Appomattox Courthouse in Virginia on April 9, 1865. The slave owner. A career Army officer, Lee didn't have much wealth, but he inherited a few slaves from his mother. Still, Lee married into one of the wealthiest slaveholding families in Virginia, the Custis family of Arlington and descendants of Martha Washington. When Lee's father-in-law died, he took leave from the U.S. Army to run the struggling estate and met resistance from slaves expecting to be freed. Documents show Lee was a cruel figure with his slaves and encouraged his overseers to severely beat slaves captured after trying to escape. One slave said Lee was one of the meanest men she had ever met. In a 1856 letter, Lee wrote that slavery is immoral.